Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are rocking a different look, and you probably know by the title, but I have waited long enough. I was trying to wait until I had reached the 5-month mark with my Microlocs before trying to crochet over it, but I didn't make it that long. I could not wait. So join me, and I'll show you how I crocheted this hair over my DIY Microlocs. They are not yet mature. They are we are a little over 3 months locked. But yes, I don't plan on keeping this in too long. I have an event to go to next weekend. My friend is graduating from med school, and I waited far too late to book an appointment for a retie. So no one was available, and I could have done it myself, but I just really wanted to try crochet again. So here we are. I think it looks really good. But yes, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, and let's get into it. Hey guys, I am, as you can tell by like the title and like the intro clip, I really miss my crochet styles. I was trying to wait until I was at least like 5 months locked to try crochet style, but I can't wait anymore. So I'm going to attempt to crochet over my Microlocs, and I'm gonna bring you, oh that's me, I'm gonna bring you along on the journey. I need a retie, but I waited too late to try to book an appointment, so everyone is booked up. Now, had I known I was going to do crochet, I probably would have gotten a retie, because I think on Wednesday I'll be 8 weeks since I had my first retie. Had I known that I wanted to try crochet, I probably would have scheduled another retie for 4 to 6 weeks. And then done crochet. I could retie it myself. Where'd I leave off? Okay, had I known I wanted to try crochet at this point in time, I would have gotten another retie 4 to 6 weeks after my first retie. And that way it could have grown out a little bit. I could retie it myself and then like braid it down and crochet it, but I like the frizz around my edges and stuff for the front. That has always been what has made my crochet styles look more natural. So I think I'm just gonna wash it, braid it down, and worry about a retie afterwards. And I know that it will probably be harder to retie, because at that point, like if I leave this in for, even if I only leave it in for like 2 to 3 weeks, that goes from 8 weeks to like 10 or 11 weeks post retie. I'll either do it myself, but what I will say is I have been doing good at making sure that they are still separated, so they're not like knotting together too much. So I will either retie it myself or pay to get it done, and I will just let them know that, hey, it's been however many weeks, so that they can charge me accordingly. For now, come along with me on, you know, I'm gonna wash this and get my mom to braid it down, and we're gonna see if we can get some crochet in here, because I miss having the big hair. And I feel like I just edited my graduation video, and I had like big hair in that video, and it's just like, I miss it so much. So yeah, so let me stop talking. I'm gonna have to make this quick. When I say I'm indecisive, it is so real, because just a couple hours ago I was fiending for some crochet, but look at my hair. I like it. I mean, I liked it before, but like now it's just like, do I want to just retie it? Do I? No, I'm still gonna do the crochet, because if I don't, tomorrow I'll probably be like, girl, you should have did the crochet. But it's just so cute. Like, look at the shape. All right, let me get to washing. My camera battery is not about to die right now, but it's probably gonna die soon, so part of this video might be on my phone, at least the like maybe the like braiding down part or whatever, I don't know. But oh my gosh, look at it. Okay, so what are we, 3 months and a week, 3 months and 3.5 months? We'll go with that because it's Friday. So we're 3.5 months locked. Look at us, look at us, look at us, look at us. Okay, of the hair, and my hair is dirty. I have not washed it yet, so we got some budding and stuff going on, some frizz. So yeah. Alright, so let's wash it and I'll be back. Okay, we are all washed. I have a t-shirt on my head to get the excess water out. So, whew. We're all squeaky clean now. Squeaky clean now. I do have some buildup in places. And I think it's from, it might be from the almond oil that I use, but I don't know. I feel like if it was from the almond oil, then I would have more buildup like other places, since I don't use that much. I feel like it's from when I got my first retie and whatever she put on it, because I don't really have, there's like a couple locks where I have buildup. Whew, and that's it. So, but then again, I mean, I guess that might be how buildup works. Like maybe all of them don't build up. I don't know. But I do feel like it's product and not necessarily, I mean, oil is product, but I feel like it's whatever she put on my hair, because she did put a hell of a lot of it. But yeah, this is what we're looking like. This is what we're looking like. Washed and clean. And gray hairs that I keep thinking are lint. So yeah, I'm gonna put, I left my oil at home, so I'm not gonna put anything in it. I'm just gonna let my mom braid it, and then tomorrow I will go ahead and like kind of oil my scalp with it, just to make sure that my scalp is nice and oiled, and then I'll kind of like massage it into the braids like under the hair as well. So yep, this is what we're looking like washed, and I'll see you in a few. So I meant to record some of while we were braiding, but I forgot because we were watching TV. But we braided down. Should it be this way? Yeah, there we go. And now it's time to start crocheting. So I have finished crocheting the hair in. I have to go back and like cut and shape it, but I also have to go in and like fill in a couple of gaps. The braids were bigger than they usually are, like when my hair was just out. So sometimes I'll take one piece of hair and like put two braids together. And that worked for a couple of them, but some of them are just too far apart. Like I can't really show you because all this hair is in the way. But I'm not doing that tonight. I'm going to do that in the morning. I'm going to fill in those gaps and then shape it and you'll see the final look. But, and then I'll also show you, cause I'm just tired. I'll show you what the gap that I'm talking about is. Basically the gap between the two braids. It's just really wide, because I just didn't really have a choice, but it's about this wide, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's too much for me. So I'm going to figure out in the morning what I can do with that. And then I'm going to shape it and then I'll be back to show you the results. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. This is how I wrapped my hair up last night. So now I'm going to kind of like cut and shape it. I forgot I said I was going to add hair. We'll see. All right, so I have this scarf and then the bonnet on top. I should have took the bonnet off first. And then this random little hair tie thing. But as you can see, like, the braids, because they're bigger than they used to be, but it'll be down, so not that noticeable, and don't nobody need to be all up in my scalp like that, okay? So, all right, let me show you this one gap. So this last night is like one of the gaps I was talking about, where you can see it's just really wide. So I usually take a piece of hair and a piece of hair and bring it together, but they might still, well, I should be able to put a piece like right here to bring them together a bit. And that's really the wide one. Like this one is a bit wide too, but I'm not really worried about that one because I kind of want the part to be here, but I don't need it going all the way back here. So I'm gonna go get some hair and I'm gonna put the hair in first and then I'm going to style it. So I'll be right back. I'll show you guys the type of hair I used. It's Outre Expression 24-inch like springy twist or something. I'll insert it on the screen so you can see. I get the oh god damn, I'm out of breath. Hold on. Jesus. Okay. The 3X pack. So it has like 3 like kind of bunches in there. And I use one 3X pack and like maybe one bundle from another one. So 4 of the bundles all together. You might use more, you might use less, depending on like how big your head is and how full you want it. Okay, so I got like, I closed it off a little bit in the top, but now I done lost the damn crochet needle in the back of my head. Hold on. Whew, can you see it hanging back there? There we go. Shrew. All right, let's try this again. The only thing I don't like about doing my own crochet is my arms be on fire. I don't understand how people do like their own like box braids and stuff. Huh. More power to y'all. Y'all got some strong ass arms. But okay, so I'm gonna put a few more pieces in the back, and since this is like where I want my part to be, I'll probably put like a couple small pieces right up here. But everything else I'm just gonna leave because because this isn't really like connected to anything. It's like the top of the braid, and if I put something through it, it's just gonna pull this hair out, and I don't want to do that. So yeah. But what I probably will do, or like what I've done in the past, is I'll show you, but just take a piece of hair and like bobby pin it in place. Take a couple pieces of bobby pin it in place, so that way if I'm outside and like the wind blows, you kind of just see hairline and like this piece of hair spread out instead of, you know, like parts, if that makes sense. So, but I'll do that in a second. I think I want to put, what? Oh, I was going to say, I thought I closed this off, but I didn't because the thing got stuck. I'm getting sidetracked. All right. So basically, since you can't see it, I'm going through one braid, through another braid, then putting the hair on the hook. And this is harder. I should have done this on the way so I wouldn't be fighting through so much hair. But put the hair on the hook, close the latch, pull it through like you normally would. But like when you go to tighten it, it's going to bring those two braids closer together. And since it's like the braids are kind of like fighting to separate, then I also split the hair and knot it so that it doesn't go anywhere. Oof. Okay, so that's closer together. They're going to do like one more, and I think I'll be good. I'm probably also, I know in the beginning of this video I said 2 to 3 weeks, and that might still be accurate. I might lean more on the 2-week side. I'll have to calculate when the hell my birthday is, because we're in May now, so and I'm going to my friend's graduation next week, and then the week after that I think I have a birthday dinner, so I might take it out after that, like the end of May, because we're like May 7th right now. I may take it out, like I think her dinner is on like the 22nd or the 23rd. I'll probably take it out after that, let my hair breathe, and then I might get a retie and do locks for my birthday, or I might, depending on my plans, or I might do something else, because what I really wanted originally was like a long beach wave type wig, but I just cannot get with wigs. Like, I needed to feel secure on my head, and wigs, I just feel like I can pull them off, you know. I don't like that. So being that this is like literally entwined into my braids, it just feels more secure. But I don't know, I also don't feel like spending money on a wig, so I'll have to figure out my birthday plans first and then decide on the hair that I want for that. But I do know I want to be at a beach, so I might just rock the locks, because it'll be, I think my locks are cute little like beach style and stuff. But okay, that is all I'm gonna put in there. I think I might add a couple small pieces just because I have like this piece of hair left, so I'll probably split this into like 2 just to use the rest of this bunch. I have a spray bottle of water. It doesn't matter, but this is warm water because I hate when I'm like spraying my hair and some cold ass water comes out. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it does. So I always put like warm water in my spray bottle, or hot water, and then by the time I get around to using it, it's warm. So I'm just gonna spray and kind of fluff it out so I can figure out how I want to cut it. And spraying it just makes the hair a bit more soft, so that you can, you know, pull it apart and stuff. True. And what I do usually do, since I just be cutting, is I put a towel on the floor, so that way I can just pick up the towel and dump the hair instead of having to like sweep. And I mean, I still sweep in my bathroom afterwards. It just makes cleanup easier. I got an old towel. Don't be using oops, excuse me, don't be using your good towels now. And I'm just gonna first start cutting like the pieces that are like hanging down longer than everything else. The pieces that I do cut, I put like in a bag or a trash can or something to make for cleanup, but the towel is for like the pieces of hair that I can't grasp, or like little straggly pieces. And I've done this a lot. If you haven't, less is more. Don't cut too much at first, because once you cut too much, there's no coming back from that. I mean, if you have more hair, you can always crochet more hair in or like redo a section, but don't nobody want to do all of that. So just be careful as you cut. Like all of this back here, cutting that off just to shape it. Like, I don't want it to be too short, but I don't want it to be like super long either. So like this length, but shaped, you know. The hardest part to me is getting the sides even. Like, my part is not in the middle, so like that's fine. It's a kind of a side part, but not like really a drastic side part. So if you are doing like a middle part, you want to make sure your sides are like as even as possible. Since my parts aren't, it's not exactly centered, but it ain't too far off, I'm still gonna try to make sure it's like mostly even. But this side is gonna be like a tad bit bigger, you know, because there is more hair over there. Like for the back, I kind of look and see what is like not even, and then cut accordingly. Like this piece right here is not even, so I just bring it back around to the front and chop that a little bit. And this would be easier if you have like a mirror, or like set up your FaceTime or whatever so you can see like the back of your head. But I didn't feel like doing all that, and I've just kind of gotten used to doing it this way, so it's all good. And then one thing too, I don't want the back to be too like a razor sharp line going up, you know? Like, what's that lady's name? That black teacher off of Recess? How her hair was styled in the back? I don't want it to be drastic like that. Although, you know, the hair was cute, but that's just not what I'm going for. It's probably going to end up looking like that because I do style it at first, and then I end up cutting it as I go. Like, it is synthetic hair. It mats up if you don't like wrap it up and stuff like you're supposed to. Even if you do wrap it up like you're supposed to, it's still going to eventually mat up. It's synthetic natural hair. So synthetic natural hair is like a contradictory statement, but it's a synthetic kinky textured hair. So it's going to mat up eventually, whether you wrap it up or not. But But of course, the more you take care of it, the longer it's gonna last. And when it does, you just snip some ends off and keep it moving. So it does get a little shorter and shorter as I wear it, because that is how I go about like maintaining it. And it'll probably be less short if you wrap it up at night, because that is one thing that I don't do. Like, I'll start off wrapping it up at night and putting my little scarf on and my bonnet and shit. Might last a week, maybe a week. It just got really cloudy outside, so I turned my light on. This is why I have the towel down when I just go through and like trim, just to get like the little scragglies, along with any little pieces that fell off while I was cutting bigger pieces. Not perfect, but natural hair isn't ever like perfect, so it looks good. Looks good to me. I'm also not like a super need all of my hair strands to be where they need to be type of person, because you'll drive yourself crazy like that with natural hair. I'm gonna cut, since I just ripped some out of my necklace, the middle back part. Just one piece, and it's not even that long. There we go. Whew, okay. Yay! Looks good to me. Alright, and now, one thing that I do, because this like random piece right here that's like sticking up, I'll just put a bobby pin here so that that part lays down some. Anytime you like grab a piece of hair and snip the end off, and anytime you like grab a piece of hair and it like stretches out, snip it and keep it moving. So yeah, make sure you have all the hair where you want it to be. And then I'm gonna put that bobby pin right in there, so that works. That works. And then as far as this hair, I think I'm going to keep this piece right here because it's cute, but I'm going to take like this piece and just kind of fold it behind my ear and bobby pin it, so that way like if the wind blows up, it still doesn't look perfect, but I don't care. You won't see lines, you'll see like this piece of hair. I think that looks a lot better than seeing part lines. And I'm just gonna stick a bobby pin there to hold that in place, like right at the bottom, right at the top of my ear, to hold that in place. And then if this piece is a little too long, the one that you just tucked, since you moved it, just cut the bottom of that, since you want it to stay in that spot. And then these two pieces are just, I don't tuck them under my ear, but I kind of just tuck them under this hair right here. And you can cut the ends of those if they're too long as well. And then, that's that. Do I want to do it on this side too? Let's see. Okay, yeah. This one is a little bit more, there's like a longer line of braid there, so just gonna separate this a little and tuck it behind my ear and bobby pin that as well. Okay, so you can always go in and put more hair in like these little places, but it will eventually start pulling that hair out of the braid, and since I have locks, I don't really want any hair coming out. Of course it's gonna frizz up and stuff anyway, but I don't want to like stunt the locking process any by having like the front come out. I don't think it really matters too much because I need a retie anyway, but you know, we don't know for sure, so we're just gonna play it safe. And then also, I know I just said like, oh, you don't want it to be perfect, and yet I'm still here snipping. Just be careful, because sometimes I'll do this and I'll snip, 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 and then I'll see another piece that needs to be snipped, and then, oh, I snipped that, and now the other side's not even, and I'll snip some more, and next thing you know, the shit is short, or shorter than I want it to be. So just, you know, be careful. Know that, like, you're looking at it way closer than anyone else will be looking at it. You know, we just be critiquing ourselves a little too hard sometimes. So just make sure like those random long straggly pieces are out, and then you should be good to go. Phew. All right, now for real, I think we're done. Yay. Okay, maybe not. Just cool beans. That is that. This is the side, this is the back. Now I will say the bottom, like where the braids are in the back. Did I ever put a bobby pin over here? I think I did, but it don't feel secure, so I'm gonna add another one. So I have like the straight backs going straight back, obviously, and then where like the end of your braid where you just like braid it down, I crocheted that back up into it. So there is a lump at the bottom of the braid where I folded it back up, but since the hair is so big, it doesn't matter. But I can, like, if I try, like, I can feel it, and you might be able to too. But if you have locks, the bigger hairstyles I think work. There are people who be putting them like 30-inch straight bust down wigs on over their locks. I don't know how they do that, like how they get them things flat, and they be like chunky locks too, not like smaller ones. So yeah, but I do think that like larger like afro styles will work, because even if it's bulky, like if your braid down is bulky, it don't matter because your hair is gonna be big. So yay. But also, you see how it's like not even, like this side is fuller than this side? That it doesn't bother me since it is like a side part. Like this is my part right here. So yeah, yay. And I'll show you a close-up of the part. Yes, you can tell that it's crocheted. I did not do like the invisible method up here because I don't care. And then after like a week or so, once it starts to frizz up and stuff, it's gonna be less noticeable. So unless you're like way taller than me and you all up in my head like this, you can't tell. And if you can tell, oh well, because my hair still looks good. Thanks. Also, this is my large t-shirt that I wear for a multitude of things, like cutting my hair. Yay. And there we have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the crochet style in the comments. I wanted to make this video because I saw a lot of videos of people doing like faux locks over their locks, like crochet braid faux locks over their locks. And then I saw some people doing different styles over their like traditional size locks. I didn't see too many folks doing anything over Microlocs or over like the DIY Microlocs, and I didn't really see any whose locks weren't yet mature. So if you are around the 3-month mark in your journey, if your hair is like similar to mine, if you've watched my other videos, I'll link those. If you've watched those other videos and your hair is similar to mine, then you might be able to get an idea of how your hair will act if you try to do this yourself. I will probably film another video of the takedown process and show how my locks look and things like that after I take it out. That video will be coming down the line because I don't know how long I'm going to keep this in. And if you have any questions or anything, ask me down in the comments. I'll try to answer those for you. But yes, this is our first crochet style over my locks, the first of many, because I can't give up my crochet. I love my locks, and I look forward to doing more styles with them in the future. But I was just fiending for some crochet. I miss the big hair so much, and I love it so much. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.